16. Say Matthew 16, verses 15 through 19. Matthew 16, verses 15 through 19. I thank the Lord for the best wife in the world. He just keeps on giving me the best. Amen. And for my 3 granddaughters who are here, amen, thank the Lord for them. I want to also remember, I believe Sister Pittman mentioned it in the announcement, that by this time, 15 years ago, all the destruction, the towers were down. The plane had already crashed into the Pentagon. And the other one met its fate in the field of Pennsylvania. We thank the Lord for how that He has kept this nation, kept us together, even with our craziness and wackiness at times. But the Lord continues to bless us, and we just don't want the day to go by without mentioning, acknowledging that tragedy that happened to all of us, that happened to even people of God, believers. So we just pause and remember what happened on 9/11 in 2001. And also, I believe that this month is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So we just want to bring that up as well. There's a lot of people, especially people of color with African descent, who suffer. Suffering. I understand it's a suffering that is pretty hard to describe, just how intense the suffering is. And it gets worse as they get older. Even of course, to the point of death. Many of them dying in their 20s and 30s and 40s. And so we want to mention that as well. And then also on a little lighter note, we want to mention that this is the official start of football season. Amen. Life is back. Amen. St. Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 through to verse 16. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. The city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. In the 16th chapter, beginning with the 15th verse, he said unto them, But whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Pardon me. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And we consider for a topic today, let's do us. Let's do us. I was thinking over the months, looking at some different things that came up in Scripture, of how that we can begin to describe the gospel or the preparation of the gospel, or rather according to pi. Pi is the 16th letter of the Greek alphabet.